Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2021 Netflix original film, Maya and the Three. So Zoe Saldana is the voice of Maya. This is a 9-episode long miniseries. It is pretty incredible to see the Mayan gods and goddesses, deities, celestials alike interact with mortals, because you don't really see it in pop culture. You don't really see it in film or TV, or it's not really mainstream. Like, nobody really knows the names of these particular deities. Like, I love the Stormrunner series by J.C. Cervantes. That's a Reed Riordan Presents book series. I've talked about that numerous times, but it's really the only time I myself have seen Mayan culture aside from the Road to El Dorado. So where is the Mayan culture? So Aztec is like southwest, what is now the U.S., and like the top of Mexico, kind of. Mayan is like Mesoamerican, so like Middle American, and then like Central American, and then like the top part of South America, roughly. And then Inca is right below that. So Aztec, Maya, Inca. Aztec, Maya, Inca. Aztec, Maya, Inca. I just remember it that way. It's just like a little song. Aztec, Maya, Inca. Top, middle, bottom. Aztec, Maya, Inca. So Mayan. This was really cool. It was about a prophecy. This demigod Maya is believed to be the chosen one, so she has to, come together and figure out this prophecy, thinking she has to get different warriors from the different lands to help fight against the gods that are trying to destroy mankind. But then along the way, it's realized that it's the different groups of people, the different countries, the different communities to come together for the prophecy to then fight the gods that are trying to destroy mankind. So then it becomes trying to get gods and goddesses on the humankind side to face against the, megalomaniacal, I can never say that word correctly. Megalomaniac, something like that. God of war who's trying to, kill gods himself to take their power to then, become the ultimate beast. And it's Maya the Golden Eagle versus the main god of war at the end. But it's a movie about sacrifice. It's a movie about realizing a prophecy, fulfilling a destiny, but also like the journey along the way, the adventure along the way. What happens, what can't happen, when something goes wrong, what do you do from there? When you plan and your plan doesn't succeed, what happens next? What's next? So, very great story. Felt like a video game for various parts of it. It's CGI. The coloring is just gorgeous. This bright gold and everyone. But my one complaint, and I shouldn't be complaining, but because this is a huge representation matters bit, especially for the film, because, Central America, Mesoamerica is not really represented, like I said. So it's great that it's in pop culture finally now. This is done very well on IMDb. Very, very well. But this is a show about Mesoamerica, right? About the Mayan people, about the Mayan gods. They were speaking Spanglish throughout the entire show. Spanish and English throughout the entire show. I don't understand why, because the Spanish conquistadors didn't invade Mesoamerica until, 1500s, something like that. But like, if this is supposed to be the ancient Mayans with their gods and goddesses and, stuff going on, shouldn't they be speaking their own language? Like, I don't know. I'm nitpicking. I'm truly nitpicking. I feel personally this show should not have been Spanglish. This should not have been Spanish. This should not have been English. This should just have been the ancient Mayan text with the subtitles on the bottom. There was a movie a long time ago. I think it was in high school when this came out. Apocalypto. It was about the Aztec people. I think it was Aztec, and they were speaking Aztecian, or whatever dialect, whatever particular tribe that it was based off of was speaking. So I feel, I'm being selfish, but I feel that this should have been in a Mayan dialect, not a Spanish, English, Spanglish dialect, because the Spanish conquistadors destroyed Aztec, Mayan, and Incan cultures. So I feel it should not be represented on screen in language. when we're trying to celebrate the past, when we're trying to celebrate the beautiful culture that there was of the Mayan Empire, which no longer exists. And it's mixed in with what culture is now down there, but it's a little pet peeve of mine. Don't glorify the conquistador. But and this shouldn't have been in English either. It should have been in Mayan. If this was in Mayan, I would have absolutely loved it 1,000 times. Well, I still give it a solid 8, but it could have got a 10. I'm nitpicking. 9-episode miniseries long. We did it. It was awesome. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.